all here. If we wait till I'm all here. And
boom. I think we're live. Egghead, let us know if you hear us.
We lost Sick.
I got to show Egghead what our community. You don't know what the community tab is like on our channels, like his channel too.
Community tab is simple. Go over there to Motorbomb's channel and scroll over till you find the community page.
Ray, man, how you doing? Good?
Yeah, man.
You good? You worded me in your last video, man.
Yeah, we were thinking about you.
Yeah, we're up here in Virginia.
You back in Virginia?
Yeah, we're up here at Aphromatics. Had a kinfolk pass away. We got funeral tomorrow.
Condolences, man. I was worried about you after, like I said, I watched your last video. You said you had to pull over on the side of the road and wait a while.
That's when I was headed up to the tail of the dragon, man. And then I reckon we've been at the back of the dragon for so long, I kept saying back of the dragon.
Yeah, I know, huh?
What was on your mind?
That was all right.
Hey, y'all. I guess, it gets in your brain. You start thinking of one thing, and then it just comes out without you thinking about it. It's just in your subconscious, I guess.
I should have this set up. I'm in a motel room, so it's not the best lighting.
Stroke. Who had a stroke? Somebody had a stroke?
Egghead did. He's had some health problems.
Oh, hold on. You're Sick. We'll get him back. There we are. Sorry, Sick.
We thought we lost him to Vegas.
I was a little multitasking here, trying to get everything situated here. But man, good to see you all. I'm glad you showed up.
You got Christmas lights around the edges this time?
Christmas lights?
It looks like Christmas lights around the edges. Does anybody else say that? I hope I'm not the only one saying lights around.
Let's see. What did Key Fob say? If it isn't the Vegas King. Oh wow. My phone is talking to me. I must have said something it liked.
That's how he gonna move to Vegas.
Just randomly. Yeah, I know. He's been there so long. So.
Yeah, he's been out there for a week or so now.
It's been fun to watch him and see the dead. I've learned more about the dead in the last month or two than I would have ever known. My boss came in today and I saw the tie-dye shirt on him. And he says hi to me, comes to my room, and I'm like, dude, man, that's a real nice shirt. As I noticed tie-dye. He says, yeah, well, I made this. He says, I made this myself. It's like, well, that's really cool. And I started telling him about the dead being, he says, yeah, they're at the Sphere, aren't they? I said, yeah. I said, dang, I didn't know you knew all that stuff. So that was cool that, my boss, he knows of the dead and got that shirt and all that. It was just neat. Wow, there's Ruby. I sent you a link too, Ruby.
I've been trying to catch up on 6 videos. I don't know if I've called up Boston or not.
What's up, Ruby?
Hey, Paul, what's going on, man?
Welcome, Julie. I gotta go look, Julie, at your text. I just haven't had time yet, but I will. We're doing
Julie's here.
A logo or something for her. Thank you, Hooligan, by the way.
You're welcome. I just tried to.
Yeah, he seems really nice.
She said she needed somebody that might
help.
I knew you helped me. And I just, it's up to you, man.
I'm gonna try and help her out. They don't take that long usually to do, and we'll see.
That's what we try to do here. Try to support one
another. Yeah.
Let's get up that John sent you.
We lost Vegas. We lost 6 Vegas again.
I don't think he got good reception.
Probably not.
Yeah. I just pull him off the stage till I know he gets good reception.
If you ain't got good cell phone signal out there, you ain't. Because I've tried that before riding a motorcycle. Because I've seen other people do it live. I think even Mr. Gregory even done a live stream from a motorcycle. Mine won't. I can't do it. I ain't got a good enough signal.
That's a cool little gift that John sent you. A little motorcycle.
Yeah, it's It was where we got it at, up here.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of that, Ray? I tried to make a little goofy skit and stuff. I did
I've seen it. I've seen it. That's
minute,
why I was watching when you text me.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was replaying it when he texted me too.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
Little
made out of
kickstand here and everything.
It's made out of bearings, ain't it?
I mean, I don't know. Really need to find out if John, if he's here. I mean, he was here earlier.
He sent me a plate with a pan head or knucklehead on it.
I remember that video, that mail call you did, because that's when I sent you that visor too.
Yeah, that was it.
I've been leaving comments on your videos. At least I think they're going to your videos.
Oh, I've been reading them. I've been commenting back on them too.
I don't always get notified from you. You know, I don't know if it's my phone or YouTube or what it is.
No, I don't neither.
Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't.
Hey, Sick.
Sorry about the noise. If I get too noisy, just mute me, okay?
Yeah, I hit the background noise on your mic, and then hopefully it seems like it's cutting it out. But if it gets real loud and you get removed, you'll know why. It's just that's it. You seem like you're okay right now.
But I'm walking through, like I can barely hear you guys. So you guys just do what you got to do. Once they get to a quiet spot,
I don't know who I'm watching here.
Yeah, I can just mute you or whatever if you like.
Yeah, I mean, mute me. I'm not going to be saying much. I'm concentrating on walking through the air conditioning.
Okay.
This is about all I watch right here.
I heard that.
What is that? What do we got there? Oh.
That looks like somebody named Motorbomb.
Yeah. Oh, that's you. There you are, Ray. I didn't even know who was doing that. I was getting confused. It don't take much to confuse me.
I can't believe you didn't notice that cap that was laying beside the road when you did your
editing. I probably did, but I just didn't hit me. And then as soon as you told me about it, I was like, yeah, as soon as I pulled off to the right there to pass that band and go around, sometimes that whole exit off is like backed up a lot now and for a long time. So, but as soon as I passed, everybody started going. So
when I seen it laying there, I thought it was yours because you always wear that hat. I thought you might have had it on the back of the bike and it blew off.
Need to get a hook on the hand, on the back of the hand, so I can scoop stuff up off the side of the road when I see it like that.
Right. Hey, Dave's here.
Yeah, I know. I sent you a link too, Dave. By the way, in your
couldn't find my camera.
In your email, so if you want to join, it's there. It's in the community. Dave knows how to get around, find the stuff. He's got it in the community page before.
Egghead, if you want to get on there, all you gotta do is go over and hit the link, dude. And
I'm going to show you on my page right here, Egghead. Watch this. I'm going to hit it, add it to the stage. You just go right there to Motorbomb, Virginia, and then you just go over here. You see this community tab? I'm going to hit the community tab. It's right underneath my logo and to the right by the little spyglass. And you just hit community, scroll down, and bam, you'll see the advertisement. And you just hit that link. Click the link right at the top there, the HTTP Streamyard. It might ask you a question or two, just answer them. Everybody does. It ain't going to send you no spam or nothing weird. It's just.
Yeah, all it asks is when I did it, it said allow microphone and camera access, and do you accept the cookies?
Yeah. So anyway, that's how you do it, guys. If you're.
Hey, Dave.
There's Dave. There's
Mr. Gregory. Hooligan, Sick, Motorball. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
You all good?
All right, Key Fob. Let's see who else we got here. Riding on Ruby.
We got Brown Chicken.
Make sure nobody's down here. I don't see him. And if I don't add you to the stage, I forget. Let's see what Sick's doing here.
Yeah,
I got you unmuted, man.
It's hotter than a fucking crotch. Fucking like 110 degrees today. Fucking retarded. I saw
You just
I saw a fucking small Filipino man fucking burst into fucking flames today.
That's a little warm.
Yeah, it's a little warm, bro.
That's a little
OG
warm.
46. That's a little hot, dude.
It's a little fucking hot, bro.
Look at this gangly.
Yeah.
John.
John.
I'm literally right in front of the Venetian. Hold on, let me see if I can show you this.
Here, I'm going to
That's why they
feature.
said get out of the road.
I'm gonna get hit by a fucking car. I'm walking here.
Don't get hit by a car.
that Jersey accent just cracks me up.
Fucking
Yeah.
asshole. That Jersey fucking comes out real fast.
It doesn't what?
Got some bells going
All right.
off the Venetian. Must be on the hour. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Stand up funeral.
Don't do it
Ain't
to
that
crap.
something? You gotta go walk up to him, get him on the live.
Yeah. Don't do
Tell
it
him
to crap.
run. Tell him to run while you
Yeah.
still got a chance.
Run,
My-
run fast. Run
My
the other way.
condolences.
Yeah,
Run
run
the other
towards
direction.
me.
Thanks, bro.
I found it and remembered it when I saw it. I just got confused earlier because of foggy brain. No
Quite
worries,
all
man.
right, Egghead. Quite
No
all right.
worries, man.
No, good.
So I'm in the video. Check this out, yo. Listen to this. Check
Thank you,
this
Carly.
out.
Just
Look at
in
that.
America at the moment.
You guys see the
Wow.
ceiling?
That's pretty.
Oh, look at that.
Am I on mute?
No,
You're
No,
out.
Check that
you are-
ceiling out, yo.
you're hot.
That's the
That's-
fucking
that's-
ceiling
that's-
of the Venetian.
That's really cool.
That's
Is that
fucking
glass or
control,
painted?
bro.
I think it's supposed to be
That's
painted
right.
like in the cathedral. Ain't they got one
Yeah,
in the cathedral?
Painted?
Of,
Oh,
It's all hand painted and shit.
I think they got one of those over in the cathedral somewhere that Michelangelo laid on his back painted somewhere.
Did Paul paint that?
Dave's a painter too down there. Dave and
Right.
Yeah.
both painters.
Going through slot machines. Loud.
There
That's
we
caramel.
go. So, yeah. Dave,
Yes, mate.
your last video, man, was really cool with all the personal stuff you put on there. And seeing some of your accomplishments, man, you know, that's a big deal. I'm going to mute you, Sick. There we
Well,
go.
Sick is in Vegas. It's over 100. What's the temperature where you're at, Dave? Ain't it winter time there?
Well, it's getting to spring now, I think. So it's starting to warm up. It's probably about 17 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
which
okay.
would be
37 degrees.
Yeah. So it's not bad.
Wow.
I mean, I went out last night.
I might
and,
give you some of that 37 degrees right now.
Oh, I think you all could. It sounds like America cooked this year.
It ain't even got hot over here yet. Dog Days is coming soon down over here in August.
Oh, okay.
It's fixing to get twice as hot as it's been.
Yeah, right. Because there's a few people I follow. There's one guy who's doing building some houses. His name's Sean Getz. He's a bit of a crazy fella, but he's where's he? Arizona, and it's just been hot as hell. Hot as hell.
Yeah, it's out in the desert with no trees out there.
Yeah, no. He's doing his best, but I think he paid for his 15,000 American for his land, but, which is cheap as shit.
But y'all got a place over in Australia. I seen a documentary on it that gets real hot where they've even built the houses underground. They live underground.
Yeah, that's called Cooper Pedy. It's Opal Town. It's in South Australia.
I remember seeing a documentary on it. It's so hot out there, everybody had to build the house underground.
It's so hot
Yeah.
out. I rode through a desert.
On a horse with no name. Yeah.
And Ray, your health is better. Is your health better, Ray?
Right.
You scared me the other video, mate.
Yeah, I scared myself.
Yeah.
Boy,
We was
You know,
all worried about
I usually try to keep a payday on the bike because it don't melt. like a
Yep.
chocolate bar wheel.
Yeah.
I didn't have one, and I'm just having so much fun riding that I didn't think about my sugar till it was too late. But
Yeah.
I asked the good Lord. I said I need a store, and right around the corner was one.
Yeah. He provides.
Yeah, but it wiped me out. I had to sit there 2-3 hours before I get myself back together to get home.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have to remember that next time you ride with me to bring you something.
No. I ain't. You better bet I'm gonna have 2 or 3 on that motorcycle from now on.
Yeah, lesson learned.
I watch out for it, man. I'm always, when you rode behind me, I was always checking, make sure you.
That's the second time that's happened to me. First time I was with my group.
Yep.
I tried. We was up in. We just left. Matter of fact, almost in the same area up in Hiawassee, and I tried to tell them, "Y'all go on. I'm just going to relax for a little while." And yeah, John, I'm glad I'm okay too, my friend. Thanks for thinking about me.
I can guarantee you, I'll never leave you there by yourself when something like that comes. I'll never do it.
Well,
I'll stay right there with you.
It's Sick's fault. It's his fault.
Who's Sick?
Yeah, it's Sick's fault. It's his fault. He sent me these sensors. Now I can watch my sugar more. Before I didn't care. It always was high. I never had to worry about it dropping.
Yeah. Hey, John, welcome.
Hey, John.
You got quite a party going on.
What's happening, Dave?
Mate, morning here in Australia. A brand new day. Where do we go for a ride? There's decisions that have to be made. It's blue sky and it's another vlog day. Got to make another vlog.
That sounds great.
Brother. Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm going to put my water wings on tomorrow morning and go for a ride. I think it finally cleared up. Debbie did Dallas. Debbie came through the Mid-Atlantic. And now I think we're going to get blue skies for the first time in like 3 weeks tomorrow.
So Debbie was this typhoon, was it? Or
it was an American typhoon. So hurricane.
Yeah. That's what they can do over there. I mean, we get cyclones, but geez, typhoons and hurricanes. You got a lot of problems, but it's not England, so you're doing all right, guys.
Yeah,
it's not England.
Oh, you got Debbie now riding on Ruby's. Got Debbie up there. I suppose that's by you too, John, huh? The tail end of it or whatever.
Yeah, it worked its way through the last couple of days and totally just soaked everything.
It rained down here about a week or two back. It rained every single day for about 2 weeks over here.
Yeah,
you still rode it, didn't you?
We drove in it all day yesterday coming up here to Virginia.
I rode in it, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ray's always out there riding in the rain.
Yeah.
I rode in the rain, and I went in the bank, and the clerk asked me, she said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm a little damp."
Yeah, I know. RD said they had 5.5 inches here.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I took
Grandma
up to Tennessee.
I wouldn't have said that, but
Tennessee River's going dry. I noticed all the little marshes over there close to the Tennessee River. They're completely dry. You can walk across them now. They was underwater a month ago. Now they're completely dry out there in the marshes.
Yeah,
right.
We rode up to Walton's Mountain today, and the roads were just trash from everything washing off the hills down through the road. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I seen that waterfall you had going down through there.
Yeah, that was up there at Walton's Mountain.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where they wrote to that. They
wrote
the book about the Waltons out there.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Fucking stogie.
Oh yeah,
it's a cracker.
Did he just call me a cracker?
That's it.
I think so.
That's ist. Something ist.
You crack-ass cracker.
I'm a saltine American. Thank you very much.
All right.
This is the whitest group.
Australia.
This is the whitest group of people I've ever seen. The hair is white. The skin is white.
The hair is white.
Hey, how's your daughter doing, Motorbomb?
Oh, good. I think she, like, her shoulder still is like a little bit jacked up, but nothing that's bothering her. I don't think so. Yeah, that was a good lesson for that hand, man. That looked terrible.
Yeah,
it does look worse to a dad that looks at their kid, you know. So I know probably won't much, but that shit hurt looking at it.
I hate to say it, but you
did you see the hit? Did you actually watch that little clip I had?
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Gravel will do that.
Collarbone could have went out there, you know, or shoulder, collar. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or a foot. I didn't know if her foot. Wearing little tennis shoes, no freaking, you know, ankles kind of bare, and the slim pants. You're like,
she'll learn.
And I can't tell nobody, you know, what I try to, but. And then you feel bad because it's your motorcycle. I was mad at that motorcycle for a good week. I didn't touch it for, I don't know, a week or two. I didn't even get on it. I was kind of pissed.
I'll say something that
sounds goofy, but it's true.
I'll say something in that video nobody else watched. She could have hit that them railroad ties that was there, them cross ties.
Yeah.
That box that was right in the front.
Look, the last crash I had, I couldn't get back on the bike at all. I had to sell it. I just have to get rid of it. You know?
Dude, you're right, John. It wouldn't be John without the cigar.
Dave, you're my spirit animal, Dave. In 2018, I tagged my Vaquero. It pirouetted, flipped, pirouetted again, and I slid head first, face up, for like 75 feet on my back, and wearing a half helmet and a polo shirt and tennis shoes. And I won't go out without full gear anymore. There's no way.
No.
My wife looked at me, and I rode the bike home because Kawasaki puts break-offs in the cutoffs in the levers. So I had 2 fingers on the clutch, and I rode the bike home. And I was sitting there on the tailgate of my truck smoking a cigar when my wife pulled up with the kids. And I was like, "Hey, honey, where's the keys to your Sportster?" She goes, "What do you need that for?" I said, "Well, I need something to ride to work tomorrow." She's like, "You're out of your flipping mind. You just wrecked one of yours. You can't borrow one of mine. Take one of your other bikes out."
Yeah. There's two boys that work with me. They're both 17, and they've done wrecked 3 or 4 different motorcycles. I told them, I said, "Man, y'all don't need to be riding anymore. Y'all can learn how to not wreck so many of them." I said, y'all getting way too reckless on things. You're going to end up dead if you ain't careful, man. They wrecked one about a week or something. Every week they wreck another one. I was like,
can we rename him Boomhauer?
Yeah, on King of the Hill.
Yeah, he's Boomhauer. But I'll tell you what, dude, I dig it. I'm not making fun. I'm digging it. I totally get that, though. I got my learner's permit at 23, and I almost got creamed by a car I didn't see on the drive home from the motor vehicle place. And I said, "Oh, this is a nice little talking point. Yep, I have my motorcycle learner's permit." And I didn't do nothing with it for 7 years. I was like, "Nope, I ain't prepared to do it." So I was 30 before I got my license. I said, maybe I'm mentally mature enough to handle this shit.
Right. Man, I told them, I said, they keep that up, I'm going to be standing over your grave, and I don't want to do that. That's all they talk about. They wanted to go ride with me. And I said, "No, man, not until y'all learn today. Take responsibility." I said, "Y'all wreck way too much."
Yeah.
Y'all going to have to figure that out. You're going to have to get some maturity.
That might sink in, Hooligan. That might actually sink in. You know?
I tried to preach to them about it, man. I was like, "Dude, you're going to kill yourself if you ain't careful." They think it's funny. They get up and laugh about it. I said, "Yeah, you're young and dumb, but you ain't going to be young and dumb forever."
No. At some point, they'll realize they don't bounce like they used to.
Oh, God, yeah, man. But you was talking about my accent. I like what Dave always says about it. He says it sounds like doing banjos.
Yeah, it's very southern, strong southern.
I made you a video and YouTube took it down. They banned it, but they wouldn't let me do it. They wouldn't let me put it out there for you the other day.
Hey.
Oh, okay. You can always email it.
I might have to do that.
Hi, Katie.
They didn't like
That's it. Keep going. Oh,
I was just letting Slick. I unmuted him. Sometimes it gets really loud, and it's hard for all of us to talk when the background is really cranking. But he's at the. Are you in the sphere or near the sphere? You're outside.
Yeah, I'm in the sphere.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'll show you. I'll show you the.
All right. Well, hang on. I'll put you on the old spotlight. You can get it raised up here.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that.
That thing's winking at you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
winking at me.
That's really cool. So that's what the outside of it?
That's mad.
Wow.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
the
yeah.
light bulb on that thing if they all went out and shot?
Oh, good.
Oh, look who's in the side chat.
There's the
Hey,
Sealy. There's the
look
Sealy.
who's in the
Wow, yeah,
house.
man.
Here comes the Sealy, yo.
That's really cool, Sick.
Darren and Sandy.
They're trying to kick us out of the landing because we're on a landing
Just
right
made a
now.
comment.
So security's trying to kick us off the landing.
You should go on and watch it. You
In a minute.
can see his comments going in.
Cool, man.
Trying to give me something to film first, buddy. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, that is good.
All right, I'm out.
And the smear was good too.
All right, Sick. Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, I'm like right outside the. Well, I'm inside the tunnel now. So like I can step outside on the patio and I can show you the sphere. Yeah, let me show you here. See, there's the patio doors. And then the sphere, if you can see it in the background, it's like right outside the patio doors.
Yeah.
There's the edge of it. And then, everyone's out here trying to film it. Starts getting pissed.
Yeah, I bet.
They got all kinds of advertisements on it. I don't even know what the hell that advertisement is.
Probably High Ashbury.
It's like a haunted house or something. I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's Taj Mahal and the Brooklyn Bridge.
Got a lot of tie-dye shirts out there.
So,
Yeah.
You've got the appropriate shirt on, Sick.
Julie Smith. Hello, Julie.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on my
Close
soul.
up. Close up.
Goodbye. Jesus,
I got you.
Mary, Joseph, and all the saints. Never mind. Was
Hi,
I
Joey.
sorry. Jesus Christ. I was having a moment.
Where's your other friend? Do you got your friend with you there tonight, or that
Yeah,
gonna be later?
she's on her way, man.
He's on her way.
Yeah, she's on her way.
Oh, she.
She's
Okay.
awesome, man.
Oh, I know.
She's like really, really awesome.
And that's what you need.
Yeah, I
Awesome
need
people
awesome.
around you.
I need awesome. Awesome's a lot better than toxic.
Ah,
Yep.
I hear that.
Like,
well,
I'm all about I think I'm a nice guy. I just want someone to be nice to me. Like I'm not going to be nice to you if you're not nice to me. Like if
you're
you're
gonna be a bad boy these
you're
days.
an asshole to me,
Okay.
I'm going to treat you like an asshole.
It's probably because the money's dried up.
If you're an unloving bitch, I'm going to treat you like an unloving bitch. I mean, that's it.
It's probably because the money's dried up, mate.
It's not my first rodeo. I've been stuck in this shit for like 5 years. I'm ready for a fucking vacation. That's why I came here. I'm out. She moved. Thank God she moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like seeing you upset, mate.
I may be moving to California. You never know. But yeah,
Dave, you got some
California, you give me
fantastic
that motorcycle.
background lighting there. I just like how you
yeah.
got
If
one
you want,
side.
mute me. Just mute me.
Okay, yeah, well, we've got the sun coming in this way. So that's the morning day. And this
Yeah,
is
it looks good, man.
Yeah, okay. That's our art for you.
Mm-hmm.
We was guessing around 9 o'clock over there in Australia.
Yep.
John,
yep,
what are you using for a webcam? Are you using like an actual camera?
Yeah, I'm using an Arri Alexa Mini LRF. It's about 85 grand. So I'm kidding. It's a GoPro.
Give me your number. Yeah, I was going to ask for a date or something.
That's a GoPro 8.
We know somebody, guys. You can't hide money.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Now, look, I have lighting similar to Dave.
Yeah, the woke thing. Did y'all watch any? I know that's pretty popular subject out there in YouTube land. I know retired writer did one on it the other day. So
I think every big company's doing it. It's just a fad, like everything. It's just they happen to come out. They should have just kept it in the closet.
It is kind of shocking news. So when you think about that, like with Harley, you go like, well, that could be an attention thing or whatever. You know, any publicity is.
Yeah, I read
different, you know.
They're just trying to grab.
Yeah, they. I think they're going to try to get that CEO out of there. He's the one that started all this. But I don't know how they're going to turn it around.
They're just jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else, trying to grab another demographic. It's all about trying to get another person's dollar.
Yeah, I know the Harley drag guy. God dog it. He done a video today at Sturgis. There was a few people in the Harley tent, but not many.
Yeah, I watch Bleaks too, Julie.
I don't keep up with current events. I'm the wrong one to ask. My TV ain't been on in 3 years. And I don't watch news. I'm better for it,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
But you know, like that's like John Deere and Tractor Supply. And, you know, I mean, once they start losing all that money, then they backtrack. But
oh yeah, they'll eat their words. I ain't worried. I don't care.
Well, the biggest problem is these companies are run by the stockholders.
Yeah.
And the companies will do or try anything to increase their stock price to make the stockholders happy, to keep the board in place, to keep the CEO in place, and even the little man that just, you know, turns wrenches on the line and puts the bikes together, you know?
Yeah, they're only looking out for themselves. They're just trying to put money in their pockets all day.
Oh, yeah. I swear to God, the C-level employees at any big company, they're all the same as politicians. They're in it to get reelected.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, look, North by Southeast, if they hire a Hell's Angel as the head of Harley, we'll have holsters on our street glides. And I'm there for it.
I unmuted myself.
Okay, I took you off mute too. I thought maybe you was trying to talk or something. I got to check.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep myself unmuted. So if you have to mute me, just let me know and you mute me, okay?
I got you.
All right.
Do you think?
So mute me on the bounty.
Mute me on the bounty. Yeah.
I'm not much of a talker.
Oh, that's hard
well,
to
not
believe.
today you're not, but a lot of times you are when you're on here. It's all good.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to say, I was trying to show the top of my head. I've been wearing a hat. It's like, man, I'm getting thin. It looks like a reverse mohawk, don't it?
You're going to end up having what they call
I start seeing that, you know, I guess because, you know, wear helmets a lot and everything gets extra flat. And I'm just like in denial that, you know, you're 60 years old and your hair's thinning. I'm like, wow. You start noticing that on your selfie videos. I was like, geez, that ain't looking good. I'm going to be like Gallagher shortly.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll subscribe to your channel, Motobomb, if you start smashing watermelons.
How's this?
Nice. Yeah, I broke 100. I broke 100 subs.
Got a comb over. Yeah.
I broke like 102 now. I was shocked.
You still got the best head of hair of all of us.
I'm a little bit younger than this.
Hey, Motobomb, shake tattoo.
You know what? I saw a reel the other day where a guy tattooed the hair on.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
When
motorbomb.
I did in the 80s, I think it was a Navy boy or something. His mom and dad, they told him, "Well, you join up, you grow hair on your chest." And he was so bald, he was like a baby, you know. It's like still looked like third grade chest. And we tattooed hair on there with a couple little curly cues, so he could tell mom and dad that he actually grew some hair on his chest. Little goofy stuff you see like that, you know. That was one of the first few tattoos I did in 1983. 84, maybe 83, a long time ago.
You know, Rob Halford ended up sending his head tattoo.
I'm gonna mute Rick again.
Thank you.
I said you could end up doing like Rob Halford, shave your head and tattoo it. That's what he did. As I know you like Judas Priest.
Yeah, but not that much.
Hey, dude, I lay there asleep when they.
I like it for the ear. That's it.
Hey, I was laying there asleep when they tattooed my head. So.
It's all the rage here in Perth. Everybody's got them on their heads now.
So, John, you get hot going home from VAM?
Host on Street Glass.
Oh, dude, you saw my video. I got the
Yeah.
The video was killer.
Thank you. That was over 20 hours of editing.
You could tell.
Yeah.
It was something else. I actually it actually broke me. I took a break from everything for like a week after that, and just like watched TV, watched YouTube, didn't even touch the editor. I was like, no, I can't. There was so much. There was 4 hours of footage I started with, and if anybody cares, tomorrow morning on Creator Reality, I'm going to do a breakdown of how I prepped, planned, filmed, and edited that video.
That'll be good.
So, and it's only 22 minutes long.
I got to work in the morning, so I'll probably have to
Tutorial time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, so Dave, I've never met you, so I've seen you on Motobomb's lives before, but I'm Road Reality, and I have a second channel called Creator Reality, where I go into more of the nerdy side of buying the gear and setting it up, and especially doing the editing in DaVinci Resolve. So,
I'll check it out. I think I was watching $1 Million Bogan really, really early show where he was talking about editing, and that's a part of it. A lot of us don't know about this technology, and we learn as we go. I've made a few mistakes, but thankfully those mistakes have allowed me to grow, and okay, well, we won't be doing that setting again, or we won't be exporting at that frame rate or anything. There's lots of stuff. When you get it wrong, you get it wrong badly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What microphone are you using there, Dave? On your?
I'm not. I haven't got that around. I've got a little Sarah Moser one. It's like a what do you call them? A lap mic. Yeah. But I don't have the right connections for the GoPro. But I've got a good connection for the phone, so I can use it on the phone. But that's when the camera gets all shaky, and it's not. You've got to think of the viewer. You can't put the viewer through shake. It's not fair for the viewer, unless they want to take lots of acid, and then it works.
What's up, Yankee?
I can't hold my head still, so y'all probably get a lot of shaking on mine.
You just need a newer GoPro.
Oh, I've got the 11. It's all right.
The 11 has fantabulous stability. You just have to turn it on, and there's like no shake.
Boost, they call it, or hyper boost.
Yeah. Hyper smooth with auto boost.
Yeah, it works well. And
I've got it on the Hero 12 right out there on the shelf.
I hear you, retired rider. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
We got a new guy.
DA Bishop says hello.
What's up, DA Bishop?
I haven't seen you in here before, Bishop.
Yeah,
I just
I'm
use the Hero 4 that Phil Zilla gave me, and the microphone that Motorbomb gave me, and I go with that. I keep it simple as I can because too much technology gets my brain overloaded.
You want simple. One helmet, media mod with a mod glued onto it, microphone plugged in the back. I slap a Hero 9, 10, or 12 in here, and then I'm ready to go. I'm riding.
Yeah.
And the mic is just glued right over here. Done.
I got the Hero. I like the little Hero 4. That's the first GoPro I ever had.
Yeah.
I was shooting everything on the phone. I was thinking
you were.
Gregory over here is froze because his picture wasn't moving there for a minute. Long time since Bam.
DA Bishop. As soon as I get back to Georgia, I'll put your sticker in the mail, sir. I'll send you one of each. I should have my new stickers by the time I get back home.
Yeah, that's something I've got to do is contact a little company and get some stickers made up. I haven't got that far yet, but you know,
I used the sticker guy. Mr. Mustache turned me on 500 for $99.
Yeah, there's places here in Perth. I've just got to get the right
logo.
Yeah, the logo. That's it. Thanks, Hooligan.
No worries.
We might use the same one with the big, beard and the pomegranate.
But do they print them upside down?
there you go.
You're standing on it.
Standing on it. No, we
put him in tomorrow. Your head.
We put him in tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for all you guys, because it's 12 hours ahead. We're 12 hours ahead of you.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, what's the winning lottery numbers?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I get it, John. I don't play lotto. I've never really played it. I've never been much of a gambler.
You like me? It's over here in Georgia, and I take Mama up there, but I don't care.
I don't have the, I don't have the. I haven't got enough money to waste on gambling, so.
I hear you that. I spend on motorcycles.
yeah, that's it. Motorcycles and fuel, and that's my gamble. Gamble with the road, man. Gamble with the road animals, the kangaroos, and over you, it's deers and bears. Here, it's stupid dogs and stupid emus. Those big chicken-looking fucking birds.
Oh yeah, man. I've had an emu kick the far out of me, man. That's like getting punched from Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, the big fucking emu kick. Fucking hell.
My uncle was convinced back in the 90s that emu eggs was going to be the new fortune, and he bought up a bunch of emus. Now they would get loose, and I'd have to go put them up. And that one kicked the far out of me. I grabbed him by his long neck, and throwed him out across the ground.
Free plant propagation. Isn't that lovely?
Propagation.
What does that mean?
Growing trees from seeds to seedlings, propagating the seeds, propagating trees. I think, Julie, I'm not sure.
I'm glad you know that because I had no idea.
I did a couple of courses in greenhouse stuff, good for the botany. That's it. Good for the growing.
Botany. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
All I know is horticulture. That's the only word I know of it.
Horticulture?
Yeah.
No, I didn't date her.
I did. She still left.
You could, hey, if they ask you to use horticulture in a word, you say, I can date her, but I can't lead a horticulture.
That's it. I can educate her, but I can't culture her. You're quick, mate. You're quick, John. I'll give you that. You're quick with a quip.
It's my soberness.
Okay, good.
If they ever make that stuff legal, I'm going to learn how to plant. I'm going to plant me a couple acres.
I like sticking things too.
Ain't never going to be legal here in Alabama.
Shoot, here in Alabama,
You put yourself in that one.
Here in Alabama, you get caught with one joint, you get 10 years in jail and a $25,000 fine.
Yeah,
dude, I wish. Look, Maryland legalized it a couple of years ago, and I can't ride 10 feet without smelling somebody smoking it And I go, yep, they're the ones that are going to do the dumb shit at the light. And sure enough, they do.
Yeah.
But the thing about Alabama, as long as you ain't fucking up, they don't look your way.
Good morning. Good evening. Hey, Will Burner.
Hey, yeah, I was just gonna say howdy to Wheel Burner. He stopped
Hey,
in.
Wheel Burner.
We're probably out on the road.
Come on, let's get him to blow the horn.
Yeah. Good one, John.
Thank you.
John, don't get caught up in that secondhand smoke now.
I won't. You know, it's funny. I get comments like, I love your video, except you're smoking a freaking stogie. And I'm like, what, are you going to get cancer through the computer? You're going to get third-hand smoke from watching videos?
Third-hand YouTube.
Yeah.
Who's over here in the black screen?
Dude, when I started out on YouTube, I was like, I don't think you can smoke on screen and this and that. And I was riding around doing my moto vlogs. And I was like, you know what? I'm not making any money at this. And this isn't like giving me all sorts of everything. So I'm just going to have a cigar while I ride. And then people started watching. They're like, dude, there's a guy on a Harley smoking a cigar. I love it. I'm like, you're my kind of people. Subscribe.
John, breakthrough moment. You realize, same with the music I choose. You know, I'm not making any money of it. I don't care if I get a copyright strike. So, who cares?
See,
a hobby.
Dave, I'm monetized now, so I really want to avoid the copyright strikes. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I use bootlegs with no copy written. Bootlegs are the go.
There you go. By the time y'all woke up, fella.
I use a bunch of different stuff for my music.
But it makes
nothing I have to pay for. I'm not doing Epidemic Sound. I'm like, that just takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah. I know that music I get copyrighted, but I ain't monetized, so it don't bother me.
Yeah.
I am. My wife likes knowing that there's a check coming from YouTube most months. She's like, hey, check it out. Oh, look, he's making money. And we go to a party or whatever. And she's like, and this is my husband. He's a world famous YouTuber. I'm like, why not? I'm like, you're the same woman that said you'll never make a dime doing this and you're wasting your freaking time.
Always amusing, but no reality.
I'm still wasting my time, but it makes a couple of bucks.
Nah, good stuff, you know.
I did get her to buy me a green screen though, so I got that going for me.
I was thinking about that too back here, but I have to cover up all my nice little trinkets I got.
No, we love your little.
Did y'all see this? This I thought was so cool, man. I found this in the attic this morning. I was looking for something. I forgot I had to actually. I looked in like my what is it called? My coffee maker. I saved the box for the for it. Oh, you know what it's called. Anyway, this was given to me a long time ago. I thought it was so cool.
It's a phone.
It's a phone.
Nice. It's the only Harley that never leaked.
Yeah. I was like so amazed. I was like, man, I forgot all. I didn't even know where it went. I thought it was one of those things I ended up getting rid of or something. I don't know why it would, but there it was in a box in the attic.
We go through
and when you hang up, you call him a panhead.
Well, I got to use it in my video today for John. John, I was trying not to say names. I'm sorry. Retired writer guy. But yeah, he sent. I got like a little mail call, so I made a mail call video. He gave me this really cool thing. I was still trying to find out if he made it or what, because it's very handmade looking with the nuts and bolts and different pieces and parts. And
he bought it at Tiffany's.
So I don't know, but it doesn't matter either way. I love it.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. A few little things.
You know what, though? If you want to set up a green screen, all you need is a couple of clamps and some PVC and a green sheet. And you can hang it off the mantle and then roll it down when you want to use it and put it back up when you're done. I see the bigs do that all the time. They use like rods and all sorts of crazy stuff to hang things.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I just have my YouTuber background.
I can watch some projector TV screen or something on it, from a distance, huh?
Oh yeah.
705 miles a day. I need 8.
Looking a little green, but hey, 705 miles. That's a big day, man. I know that is. I don't know how you find the hours to do that. You weren't driving on the East Coast.
That's 10 of them at 70 miles an hour. He's good.
As long as your truck's not governed, it'll do.
No, my truck's governed at 108, I think.
Well,
I see Egghead's.
Got in there and took the governor off.
I have a baby truck.
What do we got here? We got South of Osmodo. Okay. Hi from Australia. Well, that's a. I don't know if I recognize the channel.
Yeah. These hooligans, mate, and my mate.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
man.
There's only like 7 Australians in the automotive vlog.
Hey, if you
Yeah,
can,
he's a blogger. Guys, could he's put out a couple of videos?
Yeah.
you can cut and paste your channel link onto there. That would be great. And that way I can just have it here, cut and paste it. And
I think he didn't he Dave? Didn't he used to be like South Oz Shadow Rider or something like that?
Oh, I'm not 100% sure. And Flip's here as well. God, you've got a party going on, Dean. You have a party going on, mate. Motorbomb Virginia's party.
yeah.
I have one of
Yeah, I was doing that premiere, and Egghead said, "Man, I thought y'all were live or something." He was all disappointed, so it was like impulsive. And of course, I run to Hooligan right away because he usually will get on with me, and I don't like being on by myself too much. And next thing you know,
It's been a
yeah,
minute.
nice little community crowd. So I appreciate you guys.
It's been a minute.
We appreciate you. Look, I'm going to step out for 5. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See you all later.
All right, Dave.
All right, Dave.
Thanks for joining.
How do I?
Take care, Dave.
See you guys.
Later,
Leave
man.
studio. There we go.
We got here. Flip.
on the body. Come on.
Here we are. Rolling
Oh,
throttle.
rolling throttle.
T-Bone. Change the
What's up,
logo.
buddy?
No, that's rolling throttle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. I'm tired, y'all.
That's all right. You know, back
I
of the
know,
dragon,
Robert.
tail of the dragon, you know.
Hey, it's been a long day.
It was a rolling channel.
Yeah, it's a rolling channel.
You half right, so there you go.
Rolling.
Rolling, rolling.
Rawhide.
I heard that
That's
all
the
my life.
suspension guy.
11 hours and 75 miles per.
Now, John talking about his truck run out of 109. My Road King, it runs out of 115. Eleanor, she'll run out about 150.
The Road King kept up with me. That's good enough.
Yeah, well, both of them been worked, you know, had a little tuner and all, but I was out of Corvette a couple years ago on Eleanor.
The stock 114 is limited to either 114 or 115.
About 114, 115.
Yeah, it starts going like this from what I've heard.
Yeah, but if a stock one, you can just get on this full throttle it, and it'll hit the rev limiter. That. It ain't good for it. But I had all that cut off.
The stock 114 that I heard about, it just revved up to 114 and then it just stayed there, and the speedometer wobbled, but it hadn't hit the rev limiter yet.
Okay.
Heard about.
Yeah, Road King run up about 115. Eleanor, like I said, the old guy at the Corvette said we'd run 150.
Doggone.
And I still could boom.
If y'all have,
I don't know how fast those bike can run.
Yeah, South Oz Moto there. He bought him a brought him a new Triumph. I think it's a new one. Might be new to him, but I bet a used one. He got him a Triumph and a Honda Shadow. He rides. He got a Triumph. I don't remember what kind of Triumph it is, but he's got a Triumph V-twin Triumph. I think it's a V-twin.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed, and it's like I thought I had a stranger on. Isn't that terrible? I just told on myself. That's humbling. I'm sorry, Sal. I just ain't seen you much yet. So eventually,
I think he shortened his name down because I think it used to be South Oz Shadow Rider. I believe it's the same channel. I think it's the same channel. Well, I may be wrong myself.
Well,
I've got some people I watch on YouTube and subscribe to. I don't know if I'm going to keep them all straight. riding around Sturgis.
Oh,
Did you
oh,
see
you're
that
up in
overhead
Sturgis
shot where
right
they
now.
flew overhead with a drone or a helicopter and all them motorcycles out there in Sturgis? Man, that's a lot of motorcycles.
Yeah, Flip. Mine same way. The only place I can ever get to really open it up is when I go to Florida.
I guess
Good night, Will Barn.
I've got to get. I got to get some spark plugs installed on mine. It's got a little. It's getting worse. It's got a bad skip to it. Of course, I had to put old Mapco gas in it the other day too. She don't like Mapco gas. I was just talking away. Y'all.
No,
I heard somebody. I didn't see a picture on there. Get back
yeah, I couldn't hear you at all, Egghead. Sorry, man. That's why I took you down off the screen, because I was like, I thought we'd at least get audio out of you, but I didn't hear nothing. Y'all did?
No, I just seen a black screen on there, and I seen it moving, but I didn't see no face to it, and I didn't hear nothing. I thought I might have heard something, but I wasn't sure.
His damn video was outstanding. Yeah, John. Yeah. Where did John? Oh, yeah, you are here still. Okay.
I'm here. I had another video come out today that with Mr. Gregory. I think I got about 5 or 6 more with him on there.
Yeah, we all look the same.
The white folks all look the same.
I'm glad I'm behind the camera, because I don't look good in front of the camera.
You're in front of the camera. You're
so
how far you put out today?
You're in front of the camera today.
Molly's almost here.
Molly, where are you at?
Yeah, she's coming.
All right. Yeah, I was going to ask you, Ray.
Out at 82.
That's why I put you on the spotlight there. How far are you away, like, from me? I thought you was in North Carolina or something, but you're actually up here in Virginia?
Yeah, we're at Appomattox, Virginia. Katie had a cousin that died, so we come up here for the funeral. I'm 3 hours from you, because I asked her, because when they lived in Virginia Beach, my Alzheimer's kicked in. She used to come from Virginia Beach to here. She says 3 hours one way.
Yeah, you must be west then of the East Coast where I'm at. You must be.
Yeah, kind of. What would you say? North.
You're north of me, northwest.
West,
okay.
Southwest.
Well, it's been nice.
You said you're the
had a couple. If we're leaving Sunday going home, if it wasn't, I would surprise you.
You slide right on by, man. I sit here waiting like a girlfriend on prom, man. Where's Ray? Oh shit! I wouldn't hear you because you ain't riding. You're in the car. You caged it. Yeah, John, man, I was surprised. So sorry to cut you off, but John, I was really surprised to see you ride so far, and so like that's a big task, man. I'm pretty envious of you that you did that. That was a haul. What was that like?
Me?
Yeah, John. Yeah, you.
What, 400 miles down to Vam?
Yeah, that's all it was. It seemed like, because it was like, for me, it was what, 5.5 hours in a car, which ended up being still a while because we pulled a trailer and stopped. And on a motorcycle, you got to stop at least what, 4 times?
I think we stopped 3 times because I rode from north of DC out to Winchester, Virginia, and I left about 7:05, 7:10, and I was out there by like 8:45 or something. And then by 9, Jarvis and I were on the road, and we pulled into the hotel at like 3:30. So
Yeah.
we only stopped a couple of times. I think 3 total. Yeah, because I stopped once for my tailbone, and once for food, and once for gas. I think that was it.
Yeah, smoke the stogie on the way down. Then you don't have to stop to get a stogie break.
Oh man, dude, I had one that I lit up at my house and smoked it on the way to Winchester, and then I didn't bother lighting one until that night.
Oh, good for you, man. I would say,
Yeah.
at least you don't have that big a control.
Well, when I'm riding by myself, I smoke like 3 or 4 on a good 200-mile ride.
Yeah, I begged Katie to ride up. She said, I don't want to ride that far. So we trailered the bikes, and we was on the way home, and I have looked down 103 degrees. I said, well, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of glad we're in the air condition.
Oh, dude. I got home and I was drenched from head to toe, and I wasn't riding in the rain. It was 104 degrees with 115 feels like. The humidity was super high. Even my short hair was frizzy. I mean, it was so bad.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize for calling you rude.
It's crazy.
We know you're joking, they good.
I think when you said you rode home from here, I think you said it was 5 hours back to your house from here, wasn't it?
Well, that's because I went down 59 to Birmingham. I took the lot. Should have went back to Rome and come up the way I went. Went like 2.5 hours. But by the time I left my house to got back home that Sunday, it was 500.7 miles.
I know we rode a lot, and you rode a lot more.
Yeah, we rode everywhere. I stopped at the Welcome Center in Georgia on I-20. I was going to sit there for a little while, but till they got some more iron benches, that was harder on my butt than sitting on the motorcycle.
Yeah, did you ever get your seat switched out? I know you said that seat was hard. I think I seen on that last video you did, you got your tour pack on the back of it again.
I put it back on. You know, Eleanor, I'm about 300 miles away from 100,000. I want to do a video when it hits 100,000. And I'm not scared to ride the bike anywhere. It's just I want to try to keep the miles off.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I think I ain't near as many as you do. Mine's almost at 30,000.
I got almost 60 on the Road King.
I only got 32 on my bike.
I'm pretty happy with mine because when I bought that bike, it only had about 8,000 miles on it. So I put 21,000 miles on it myself.
But Road King had about 3 miles on it when I bought it in 19.
Be like, gotta raise my hand to talk.
Motorball has the talking stick.
Hey, you in charge, won't you?
I'm puffing on a Rocky Patel 55 years. Is tobacco like cheese or something, aged or like wine?
So the Rocky Patel 55, I think, commemorates the 55th year that Rocky Patel was in business. So it's probably aged 18 to 24 months, give or take.
Yeah, they actually do age them then.
Yeah, so they'll take tobacco out of the fields and they bale it up and they put it in the aging barns and they flip it and turn it and do all this other stuff and they process it to get the light, medium, and dark colors and all that. And it changes the flavor.
Like
and
coffee or something?
Yeah, well, not coffee, but the tobacco flavors.
Yeah.
But it's so just like wine, a good cigar will age sitting in a humidor where it's properly hydrated.
Yep.
And I've got like cigars from 25, 30 years ago that are still sitting there waiting to be smoked, and they just keep getting better and better. It's
so
just
as long
like
as you're humidoring them yourself, you can take a less aged cigar. Will it actually get better over
absolutely
years in a
I'm about to
humidor?
fuck up the security guard.
Oh, absolutely. They'll get better. I've got some I'm sitting on for no less than 10. Make them better.
Sick, you're on, man.
Yeah, I was just about to get into a fucking fisticuffs with the goddamn security guard. He keeps on telling me to fucking move. I'm like, you're the only asshole telling me to fucking move. Why don't you go bother somebody else, douchebag? I told him to go away.
Love is in here.
I don't want to get fucking kicked out of this fucking place. But I'm going to fucking level this guy if he fucking comes near me again. Nothing the fucking forearm to the face won't fix.
I had an 08 Dyna lowrider, stage 2.
I hate to resort to violence.
Are you getting tired of your shadow there, Egghead?
But he ain't going to be telling anybody if he fucking keeps on fucking with me. You know what I'm
sorry to
saying?
hear that.
Guys in the house.
Hey, Scott.
Sky's the limit. Cool little bear, or whatever it is. What is that? Logo.
I can't say, man. I know. I will.
Gotta go check on him.
Did your lady show up yet? Dick? I forget her name. I guess not. All right, I'm gonna mute you again, man. There we go. All right, what have I missed here? You got Julie. Saying hi to Sky.
Flip had a comment on there, said he got a ticket running in 122 miles an hour.
Yeah.
On the bike.
Yeah, that's a big gouge.
Yeah, in Virginia, that's a go to jail ticket.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so Virginia, anything over 80, regardless of the speed limit, can land you in jail immediately.
Wow.
Yeah, that's super speeder law we got.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you got a CDL, the first thing they tell you, you're a professional driver, you're supposed to know better than that.
Yep.
I've been very lucky then.
Yeah, I don't speed in Virginia.
Yeah, I remember doing it one time. I was going somewhere and it was like a little spot of road that was nothing there, you know, and I hauled ass and I guess I passed a car or two and I had a good ways and I got my left turn lane. I thought there's no way nobody's supposed to be in my rear view mirror. And I looked back, there's a car there immediately, so that alarmed me right away. And then the lights came on. He says, "You didn't see me?" I was like, "No, I didn't see. I didn't hear him. I think he hit the siren or whatever." I was like, "No, man, I can't hear. I got these loud pipes, you know." And he was off duty, I guess, and just gave me a warning. He says, "I know this is a great place to open it up and all, but yeah, I was like, man, thank you. Yeah, I was being all, you know, apologetic, and I was sorry I got caught."
Well, Georgia's, Mr. Gregory knows that. Georgia's even worse. They don't have a sense of humor in Georgia. You get caught over there speeding, yeah, they're going to throw the book at you. Especially if you're in Trenton, Georgia.
Y'all got to come ride in Maryland. If you're on 2 wheels or 3, they ain't messing with you.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of that stereotype that people still got a lot of prejudice towards motorcycles in the South, and there's a lot of places down here that they ain't welcome. And they will, you know, they're gonna hassle you if you're on a bike. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as long as I stay in my county, I'm good because I know all of them. My uncle retired from the police department, and every time I see one, I always throw my hand up at them.
Yeah,
I do the same thing.
They know me. So
all the cops know me down here by my last name because they know all my uncles they've arrested. And every time I get pulled over by one, they tell me, "Hey, I arrested your uncle back in '86." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah. Well, they know my bike, so I would probably really have to be doing something real stupid to get stopped.
I've got to where I've got to that age now where I could speed if I want to, but I just don't care. I poke along here like I reckon I'm slowing down.
It ain't worth taking a chance. Plus, faster you go, less opportunity you got to counter do something some stupid ass does.
Right, and this time of year, deers are bad out running around everywhere this time of year.
Well, we had a good friend just with last Tuesday. A car failed to yield a stop sign, and he T-boned him. He's alive, but you know he's in pretty bad shape. But like I told Katie, he rides with the church group, and they're idiots the way they ride. They know 2 speeds, stop them wide open. So yeah, I told her, you know, if he was riding like I think he was riding, he didn't have time to stop. That's the reason I don't ride like an idiot. You know, I always cover my brakes. I always anticipate nobody's stopping.
That's right.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Them 2 kids are both 17 over, and they work with me, and they've done wrecked. I don't know how many motorcycles they've wrecked, and they say they ain't learned nothing from it yet. I told them, I said, "Man, I don't want to be standing over your grave. Y'all gonna have to learn to slow down, get you a little bit of responsibility about yourself." They want me to ride with them. I said, "Would y'all riding like that?" No, ain't no way.
No.
Nope. I rode with a guy once.
All right, hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. I told him, I said, I'm too old to be doing all that kind of stuff. All them days behind me. I don't care no more. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. If you want to pass me, go ahead. I don't care. I'll still get there.
Yep. I rode with a guy on a Ducati one time, and we stopped at this one spot to look at whatever the scenery was. And I just got off my bike and walked up to him and said, that was a lot of fun, but I know you're making a left up here. I'm going to make a right. I'm going to go over. I got to go to the cycle store and get some gear. And I was like, nope, I'm not riding with that guy again. Ain't no way. I ride low and slow, and I'm comfortable doing that. And I've got this huge safety margin that is wrapped around me because I'm going nice and easy. And I got plenty of room to stop, plenty of room to turn, plenty of room to avoid the idiots. Right.
That's the best way.
I've got there's a couple videos that's coming out where there's the ones it should be coming out in a week or two. There was actually a dump truck that ran the stop sign, and I could have went right up under him, man, in a minute. I went around him real quick around the front. He ran that stop sign, didn't even slow up. He hit that stop sign, run there better 50, and I could have, man. All I seen was there's a dump truck in front of me. I went around him.
Yep.
Maybe stuck the seat up a little bit.
I had one the other day. I was on the highway north of my house here, and there's 2 lanes that come in from another road, and 1 lane that comes in from the main highway, and the 3 become the local lanes, and they're divided from the express lanes by a concrete wall, right? Right. Well, 100 yards after these 2 lanes come in, there's an on-ramp back to the express lanes, and I saw this white F-150 3 lanes over, and he's coming my way. And I looked at my escape routes, and I went, fudge. And I goosed it, pushed hard on the left bar, went around the guy, and he missed me by about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I call poking a hole in the fence.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was the closest close call I've had in a long time. And I'm always telling my wife, when she's driving down that road, she gets in that lane, I'm like, just ignore that exit. Go to the next one. But I didn't, and I almost paid the price.
Rick, you're back.
Hi. Headed in. Molly's here.
All right, let's get her on, man. Hold on.
This guy's.
What's up, guys?
You're new to the community, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Yeah, you're beautiful, man.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Girl, gal.
That was fast. He's like, oh, she's here. Bye.
Somewhere to go. Got something to do.
Not fit for you.
I can't blame him.
Content. But yeah, y'all. When y'all watch my videos and you see the where I always drive past the Title Max place, there was a wreck there actually here about a week ago. There was an 18-wheeler there, a bike in the middle, and a car behind. The car come up behind, hit the bike in the rear, and drove him up into the back of the truck. They were scooping him up with a stretcher when I went by. I mean, he drove that bike up under the back of that 18-wheeler. I just went by there. I ain't been by there maybe 5 minutes, and I went to town.
Evil Rick.
Yes.
He loves it. He loves it. He Rick. What's up, Rick?
I can't pronounce that. I can't pronounce it, nor can I say it.
Evil Rick.
It up, so.
Evil Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Awesome. Gonna look him up. There he is. Yeah, I'm subbed. I knew I was, but I just wanted to double check. I don't think I have his link pasted here. So, but now that you show up, we're gonna do that.
You know, that's another new dude on there I'm gonna go check out. We got another new one on here. If y'all haven't seen him, Southern Boys Rides. He's another Alabama guy I found on here.
Dave's still with us.
Dave's still hanging in there. Tomorrow, man.
Dave's in a better place.
When
37 degrees where he's at, he said, in Australia today.
What was it?
Let them go over and celebrate Christmas in Australia with them. We'll go over and do us a group ride.
6 in Vegas at 105, and Dave's in Australia at 37.
Wow, ain't it?
Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? What?
Oh, it probably is. Everything is
different over
backwards.
Yep.
Upside down.
It's all wrong.
Yeah, Dave, it's all wrong.
All wrong, man.
It'd be pretty cool to go over and ride on the wrong side of the road on purpose.
They ride on the wrong side of the road over there.
Yeah, they do.
First thing I do, hit somebody head on.
I would hope not.
I think they do.
They do. They just
Am I right, Dave?
They do. They just like England. They ride on the road. It's got something to do
Dave,
with jousting, the way they used to joust.
Dave says Celsius.
Celsius.
I had to skip some comments.
Dave
Okay.
about the measurements over there too, because I didn't know.
37 Celsius is like 98 degrees Fahrenheit, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I always see Dave wearing
I
chilled
never
jackets
thought about
in the
that.
morning and stuff when he was going to Onslow or whatever. And I think Onslow, whatever, that's like northern Australia.
Flip.
So he came from the south. The south is actually colder in Australia, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
We have to look up some.
He's
we have to
in
look up some
Perth.
geography. You got it there. We can pull it up.
It's closer to the ice wall.
Ice wall. We don't talk about ice down here in the south. That's too cold for us.
Hey, y'all know what's funny? Every time it says it's going to snow, people go get milk and bread. Why? What are they going to do? Milk sandwiches?
I guess I've
No.
wondered that my whole self, all my life. You cannot go to the grocery store down here if it says anything about it's going to be a little bit of chance of snow. There ain't a grocery store around here that'll have milk and bread within 1,000 miles. It'll be all sold out. You won't find
So-
nothing. Even the hot
so-
dog buns are gone.
So Ray,
Yeah,
up here they buy eggs, milk, bread, and toilet paper. So they are lactose intolerant people going to make French toast and spend the rest of the time on the shitter.
Good one.
Hey, uh-huh.
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 We
Where's
don't,
Mr. G at?
I know. Mr. G need to get out here.
we don't
we all
worry
got
about
Oh,
that.
hell.
We'll just go find us an old newspaper or something. Get you a war rag.
Well, I remember my mama 50 years ago said, well, we need to go get some milk and bread.
Yeah, and they'll shut everything down for about a half inch of snow.
Yeah. And in Georgia, you get a 4 or 5 snowflakes. Them some guns don't know how to drive.
Oh God, yeah. And you can't drive through over Atlanta. You can't be around Atlanta if it starts even raining over there.
Yeah.
Man, they'll all pull off the road, and I'm over here driving down the road. Finally got the road to myself because every one of them pull off.
Could be a law. Hell, I don't know.
I bet.
So just be glad that you guys from the South aren't riding up here in the melting pot that is the Washington, D.C. area, where the great state of Maryland only requires a safety inspection at the time of original registration of a vehicle.
Hey, we don't have them down here.
Right. Well, the problem we have is people drive around with no bumpers, bald-ass tires, and then they wonder why they're sliding off the road in 17 and a half snowflakes. And I just kind of drive by them in my truck with my fancy tires, and I go, oh, I don't think that one's got cash to pay me to yank them out of the ditch. I think I'll keep rolling.
Yeah. So y'all don't require an annual inspection?
Nope. When you register it the first time,
deal.
one time. When you register it the first time. Now, if I sold my truck to you, then you would have to inspect it to get it registered, but that's it. You can drive it for the next 20 years without needing another safety inspection. It's the most for a state that wants to tax the air you breathe. I'm shocked that they don't do this.
Yeah.
They figured out how to get
Well,
in.
we don't have safety inspections, but they got emission tests in just certain counties. Once you get a certain population, they require you have a mission test.
Yep, we have the same thing.
Hey, they don't got none in Alabama. You can have a car that all it's got to have is tail lights and headlights on it, and that's all you need. And you go there and get your tag on there and show them you got insurance. I don't even look at your car. They go out there and stick their head out the window and go, yeah, you got a vehicle out there, and they'll hand you the tag, and you go off, you go. They don't never even look at it.
Well, the only thing you need to ride a motorcycle is flip-flops.
That's it. A pair of Daisy Dukes, you could go. But I might get me more views. Maybe I should try it.
Hell, I'd lose them. You wouldn't want to see me naked on no motorcycle.
No.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
I don't want to see you naked, period. Motorcycle or not.
Well, depends on what it looks like.
All right, we got to answer this question.
in
I think I heard somebody ask it before, but
riding on the wrong side of the road and the controls on the other side of the bike are the same as ours. Well, the only thing
I heard him call.
The only thing I can answer on that is that there was some Harleys back in the 70s and some Triumphs that had the shifter on the right side instead of the left. That's all I know. Other than that, I'm out.
yeah.
That would mess me up having the shifter over where the brake goes. I bet you a couple of times I'd end up going over the handlebar.
I was trying to think what cars are too. Because I know a lot of people would buy the Beamers when they were over there across like the military people, and they'd bring their things would be on the wrong side. But I never really thought about the gas and the clutch and the.
So the pedal box is the same, but it's just moved over. It's not reversed. It's moved over, and the shifter's on the left instead of the right.
It's right in the middle of the car. Yeah, it's on the side. It's basically the same thing. It's just you're sitting on this side.
Same with the motorcycle.
I assume so.
First time I got on one, I wouldn't go nowhere.
No, I'd end up in a different dimension.
Yeah.
I did the wrong control and just.
Sorry,
Dave. I do not know the answer to that.
I think it's all the same. I think they're the same.
Crikey!
Crikey,
mate! He's got all the info for us.
You knew that was coming, Dave. Sooner or later, somebody was going to say that.
This guy fucking cracks me up.
There's a shark in the water. The shark.
Be careful of the barb. The barb. That's what got you.
Oh, buddy, old Shady Tree was giving us Australians a bit of a hard time the other day.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
A boat.
Northern Territory, the hotter side of Australia.
Yeah, it is too. Northern Territory, Darwin.
They're the hottest side. Yeah.
It's hot.
Yep. Where Onslow was, right? Where you went Onslow. Yeah.
It was hot. That's why I wanted to go. It was so cold in Perth.
You're always wearing your jacket and stuff. Well, I know you do probably for protection, but a lot of times I just thought
it's cold.
Yeah,
it's cold. But he's got
the insulated overalls over there too.
Oh yeah, they're good. Carhartts. Oh, I'm enjoying them.
I'm gonna get me some this winter because last year I rode 8 degrees from here down to Crossville, and that's about a good hour ride. I was froze time I got there.
I bet.
I'm getting me some this year. I ride year round, so I don't have no other vehicle.
So you know what I got for the winter riding is I got a pair of Bond winter riding pants.
Yeah, like a thermal.
I bought all Harley heated gear.
Well, that's nice.
But I still won't ride below 30 because ice on the road.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things I ever seen. This dude I was riding with. It was cold. He had the heated gear, but he had the kind that plugs into the bike. And he forgot to unplug it. He went to get off the bike when we stopped to get gas, and he fell face first into the pavement. I shouldn't have laughed, but I did.
So you know what Harley did? In 2019, they changed the plug so that it's quick disconnect. Because I can't tell you how many times I did that with my heated gloves when they were plugged in before I got the grips installed. I'd get off the bike and I'd spin around because it was all looped up through my jeans and everything. And I'd be like, boing!
Down you go.
I didn't fall.
I've got some battery-operated heated gloves, but they don't ever – I mean, if you ride for more than 30 minutes, they go back cold again.
Dude, there's a guy that's local to me, and he got a pair of those battery-operated gloves, and I was chatting with him on Facebook one night. He's like, they lasted 2 hours at high. And I was like, that is not warm enough. I carry my heated gloves with me in the wintertime, and I've got heated grips, and I am toasty.
I can give you a hint. I got me some with rabbit fur on the inside of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you can do that.
That's the warmest gloves I got. I don't bother with them heated gloves because like I said, they don't last maybe 30 minutes. I mean, I'll ride for more than 30 minutes. Mr. Gregory knows that. I'll get on there and ride all day long.
For me, it's not the time, it's the speed. Because when I go to work in the wintertime, it's 45 to 75 minutes on the highway. And you're going to get cold because that 75-mile-an-hour wind kind of just right through you. So I have plug-in gloves. I don't have the battery ones. F that.
I was
another shrimp on the bobby.
No, it's a prawn.
I was riding with a 3/4.
It's a prawn.
It's a prawn, mate.
It's a giant fucking prawn about yay big. Fucking takes up half the grill, mate.
For a while there, I was riding with a 3/4 helmet, and my eyes would get frozen riding in the cold.
You got to be careful, man. I roll with a half helmet year round.
I found I got a full face helmet. I got 2 full face helmets now, so I don't.
I'm too ugly for a full face. I break the visor.
Mr. Gregory said I'll never take it off.
I tried motorblogging with a half helmet, but I never could get the sound right.
You got to come to the Road Reality School of Motovlogging, where we teach everybody how to do it.
I need to. That's what I need to do, because it gets hot during the summer with that full face helmet on.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, all right. So I got back from VAM with all this footage, right? And I'm spot checking it here and there. And I realized that while I didn't have my comm set up to record Jarvis's side of the conversation, I was talking to him at just slightly louder than this volume. And at 60, 70 mile an hour, you could hear us. You could hear me clearly. I was like, holy whoa. I was like, all right, we're good. Yeah, that's me.
That's a lovely accent. New Jersey.
That's me in 1994.
Austria.
And there's Ray Gregory in 1994.
No.
Good night.
Now, 24 maybe.
Let's put another.
No, not me. Shrimp on the barbie.
He even has the same chipped tooth as I do.
Yeah.
So you run your mic through your, what you got, a Cena?
No, I run my mic straight into the GoPro.
Yeah, but what do you, I mean?
420.
Yeah, look, I'm a huge.
There we go.
This microphone is what picks up my audio. It's a Purple Panda.
Yeah.
And it goes around, and the cable is bunched up here.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, and it goes right into the media mod where my GoPro goes.
So how do you get by without the wind noise? I get wind noise.
That's
Probably
that's down to 2 things. That's down to the bike, and that's down to the plugins that I use in DaVinci Resolve.
I knew it.
Okay.
And I've got videos on the channel that explain how to use them.
Well, thanks for showing us here, man. I thought you was going to make us go to your channel.
No. But if anybody misses this part, they can just go to the channel, and I've got a bunch of videos on showing how I set it all up.
Yeah, because on mine, I do it on my pad here, and I found I got a button where I could take out the background noise, and I never thought about it. But maybe once I get home, I'll send it all back up and try it again.
I know that riding on road with Paul, he took a cat toy and stuck it over there in the microphone.
There's a dozen ways to skin the cat, you know. I've got this microfiber cloth on mine. I'm just gonna ignore Will Burner down there.
Hey, I've got that Southern blood, Will Burner. I'll admit it. I don't deal with the cold. I ain't cut out to be no Eskimo.
No.
Well, I ain't ashamed to say it. When it comes to all this, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, me too, Ray.
That's what I said. I'm a dumbass with a camera on a motorcycle.
That's it, man.
They can't make a good video.
Well, you're better than me. I'm a jackass on a Harley.
Shit. Man, your videos are so much better quality than mine. I never could make one as good as you do.
How long does it take you to edit your video?
5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I put in 3 hours on a video I finished up tonight.
I'm learning. I'm still learning though.
Yeah, I still ride the most hated motorcycle here. So there.
Yeah, you think after 2 years I know how to do something?
I've been at it for 4, and I've got 650 videos under my belt. So I put a lot of practice in. I've got 3,000 or 4,000 hours in editing. So
yeah, I got 254 videos and about 200 something shorts.
Yeah, I practice my editing with my shorts.
I'm always wearing shorts when I edit. What do you?
I don't wear no shorts. Matter of fact, I ain't got none on now.
We don't want to know that. Don't say that.
Too much information.
I won't be ignored. You ain't ignored there, Will Burner. I still got your keychain. That keychain hasn't broke yet. I'm surprised. That must be a good quality keychain. It's been bouncing around everywhere and it ain't broke it yet.
All right. I got to do something selfish here for a second. So, because you got to tell me, because nobody really, well, one person said something, but this stuff, that layer stuff. Have you ever done that?
Say hello to us all.
I haven't. I noticed that. I was watching one of your videos today.
I thought that was so cool. It was going to be like, I thought I was going to be signing autographs and seeing ticker tape. And I think one guy from England gave me a compliment on it. I was like, that takes time. That took some work, I was waiting for an attaboy. I didn't get one.
Well, you get one now.
I didn't get one, man. I won't be ignored. So, being as I'm here, I threw it up on the share screen.
Well, attaboy, Motorbaum. Good job.
There, boy. There, boy.
There
I
you
can't
go.
do that stuff.
There you go.
I thought it looked cool.
They're fun. They're
It did look
creative
cool.
to do, and there's like so many different things. Like, wow, the possibilities are endless as far as creating, reality. Like you're
Well,
saying.
Motorbaum, not to be a spoil sport, but the video I was editing earlier, I wanted to show that I was on a straightaway, but I was gesturing at the camera. So I cut myself out of the video and layered that on top of the other camera position right about here. So my helmet was overriding it, my shoulder a little bit, my hands.
Yeah.
And then I slapped that on top of the background. So I had the 3 layers going. And so there's like a camera view behind my head.
That's really neat.
That's wild.
Well,
So,
who was
yeah.
it? Hooligan gave me an idea because I was riding a Harley on one thing, and then of course it's a simple transition, and next thing you know, it's so blended so evenly, and then I was on the R1.
And I don't want to steal your idea, but I've been thinking about that too.
What's that?
Get on the road, King, and get to talking and all of a sudden I'll be on the Eleanor.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yep.
You could do that.
I just have to,
pretty easy transition.
Yeah, I just have to remember where I was, what I was saying, and do it twice.
Dave's got 2 motorcycles. You could do that.
I'll try that. I will try that. I think that's a good idea.
Good luck with
He's
that.
going to transition. Gotcha.
Man, my support team just said, good luck with that.
So, Ray, if you want to make it easier on yourself, just take a simple one sentence, say it on both the end of the one ride and the start of the next one, and then you'll be good to go.
Yeah, okay, good
Maybe
advice.
it'd be, yeah. I say yep more than I think anybody does. Yep.
Yeah, that
I do it a lot.
Or whenever you go around the curves, you're always saying, "Wee goes the pig."
Yeah, wee little piggy.
So there you go. There's your line.
Yeah, I've noticed that too a little bit lately.
He
I'm
did
like,
that on video. He was The thing I always say on mine is "but anyway."
But anyway,
So
I don't know.
My catchphrase is
Yeah, you got to cut that out.
Yeah, I know. Don't you worry about it. I know.
I'm a stutterer, so it's
So-
the best you're gonna get.
I tell you what, the first 6 months I was doing this, I went online and I started reading articles on public speaking, and I started taking notes, and I was like,
Wow.
well, this is sort of public speaking, but I can edit it. And it really paid dividends. And I've learned that if I take a break to puff on my cigar, or if I say and ah too much, I stop, I wait about 3 or 4 seconds, and I start again. And then when I go in to edit it, I see that break, like cut, and then slap it together and change the camera angle, and it looks like I just kept speaking.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
Yeah. Public speaking, it makes a huge difference. And then I think it was about a year later, I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he's like, you were always a nerd that couldn't really talk, but now you've come a long way. I think YouTube is helping you. And I went, YouTube is taking up all of my free time and sleep, so I don't think it's helping.
Yeah.
Oh, look, for me, YouTube has brought me closer to a really good bunch of people. And strangely enough, I've found Jesus again. And it's not in the fucking church.
Yeah.
It's what we do. It's who we are. It's how we support each other. And boy, oh boy, what a great.
Yeah, everything's relationships, you know.
Mm.
That was
So
like
I've got YouTube
revelation to me. It was like the better relationship I do with myself and how I feel and supply myself with what I need is then I actually have something to give away to somebody else, as disguised as it may be, you know.
Are we doing a giveaway?
Could be sarcasm.
Put me in for the giveaway.
But it's love.
It's
That's
love.
I don't even have an off-color joke for this, but
yeah, that's all right.
Exactly, Paul. I don't edit anything either there, Will Burner. I just chunk it up there.
Yeah, but you know what? All right, so God's honest truth, I was talking to this guy who's got about 10,000 subs. And he says, I get lots of views, but I don't get a lot of watch time. And I don't have viewers, I have watchers. And he goes, John, I look at your comment section and I watch your videos, and then tell me, what's the AVD, the average view duration on video X? He'll throw one out. And I'll look it up and I'll go, it's about 45%. He goes, holy crap. You got more watch time off that one video than I did off this one, and I got 15 times as many views. He goes, it's got to be down to your editing and personality. And I'm like, well, yeah, duh. I mean, I've got friends that come watch my stuff now. I got Motobomb and Ray Gregory and all the others that come in and watch all my videos, and they leave comments. So I have this big comment section of where I get constant stuff, you know. Yeah. Instead of 300 views and 3 comments, I've got 30 views and 40 comments. So it's everybody wants to be in there, and the view duration stays longer. And the point of this is I edit out a lot of what I say and what I do in the videos to keep it moving and just get rid of all the blank space that isn't necessary, because that's an excuse for a viewer to click off, and don't give them any excuses to click off.
So my daughter told me one time, because she watched one of mine, she says, Dad, because she knows the TikTok and stuff like that. She says, if you have a 1 or 2 second, maybe 3 second attention span nowadays, it's noted to be gone. Nobody's gonna see it. So I have cut a lot of mine. I'll go back and edit through the whole thing like 3 times sometimes. I don't do that all the time, but there's a lot of times I do. I'll cut out every piece, you know, of where I'm not talking. At least it may not be what people want to hear, but at least I'm practicing trying to get rid of that dead space, you know, and keep it moving. Well, yeah, some people like to watch a relaxing ride video, but a lot of us have that, and that's pretty, you know, it's neat and scenery and all that, you know, so you variety it up a little bit. But yeah,
I don't have the scenery. All I have is I'm a rolling podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people just watch at the videos and don't actually ever watch it, because there's stuff on there I put on there intentionally to see if somebody watched it, see if they're actually paying attention to what they're saying. And
you demand people to sometimes, well, read my description. If you'd have read my description, you knew that before you even commented what you did on my video, you know. Right. Nobody reads descriptions hardly, I don't think.
Well, they watch 3 minutes.
Like I said, they watch at it, but they don't never actually sit down and watch it. A lot of them don't. I don't mind. It's whatever. I ain't out here.
Yeah, Wheelburner's really good at that, man. That's why you do so good for the Forgotten Angels, man. You're perfect for it. It's nice. You kind of like took a little break, I know, off of the YouTube. I ain't seen you on there much lately, and I think about that stuff. I was like, because he was on it 24/7 there, a month or 2 ago.
He's been moving though.
A lot. Him and Buck and Sterling and
all others. No names.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't think of everybody that watches my videos.
But Wilburner's been moving. He sold his house. He's moving somewhere up there. Last time I checked in with him, I've been working. I've probably lost out on something there.
That's good stuff,
yes,
Wilburner.
Yes, yeah. Dean, I have been doing something.
I was going to ask you.
Okay, so there's a not cruise ship, there's a sailing boat that is designed for young people. And I am going to try and get in contact with a few more people who are aging out of the foster care system whether or not they've got accommodation or not. But I want to try and organise a crew, a sailing ship, 3 or 4 hours, where these guys can get together and learn a little bit about sailing. It's about 3 hours out of Perth, and so that's the next. There's my ums and ahs again. I've got public speaking time, and I'm just losing it because But that's an idea that I'd like to foster a bit more, is maybe telling these guys stories, and if they want to, of course, maybe they don't want to talk, but we'll see. I came up with the idea yesterday when I was out on the bike. I haven't even done the video yet. I edited the video yet. So that's a bit of a plan. I'm off to see a politician about what funding is available, because there's plenty of funding, and if you have a really good cause and it's non-for-profit, you're likely to get funding, so that can help with the purchase of the land. And there's also a move here in Australia to utilise hempcrete for building material, and it's fire retardant and all those sort of things. So I'm hoping that we can network with all these people to get something going. And but it doesn't happen overnight. It will happen. It's slowly chipping away at it. But the modus operandi is the model in Florida should be used here in Australia. The same issues of street kids is, I know it's everywhere, but there's not a lot of people really doing anything over here. So when I got on to watching Shade Tree and Cindy and Dave, I just felt a chord and a bit of a calling to it. A disciple of
that's good calling.
I think it's a great calling, and so the place I went and looked at down south was just a little bit dodgy. There was no title, so I backed right off from the auction and said, look, it would have been perfect. 2 or 3 acres. We could have had a few little dwellings on there. But I think it's going to have to be old farmland that needs to be rejuvenated, and won't come under the same council requirements. And there's so many things. Dave and Cindy will tell you there's so many things you have to consider when you have multiple occupancies on a property. So we're nutting out the finer nuts and bolts of that, and that's what we're doing at the moment. So it has not gone away at all. It's not just a fad. It's something that I want to leave a legacy of. Do for others, a bit of do for others sort of thing. Not for fame or anything, but just because it's so bloody needed. Because I looked around Perth last night, and the amount of young people who are just sitting on the street begging, it's just it makes my heart. It's just horrible. And all they need is a bit of direction. And if we can do that here in Australia, it's a pleasure, Ruby. It's a pleasure, to do this. It gives me purpose in my life, and that's what I love doing. A bit of purpose, and it's spreading the word too. People are saying things like, "Wow, I didn't think of that. Oh, I didn't think of it. We're all giving to cancer and those sorts of charities, and the young who end up on the streets, bad stuff, and then they come into contact with drug addiction, and there's stories everywhere in the world. But let's try and put a bit of a dent in it, and hopefully that'll domino. That's the idea, is to domino. So but enough about that. I mean, it's still a work in progress, and but I've got some good politician people who are not the ones in government, but they've got some really good ideas, and they'll be able to direct me to lines of funding. And yeah, look, unfortunately, to do this, I'm going to need money and help from other people as well.
It's amazing you even know how to start stuff like that, and that you can do it and follow through. You've already looked at property on a video.
Yeah,
I was like, man, that was awesome.
No, thanks,
that made it interesting, you know.
Yeah, and it's spread the word out that you know, that it's not just a Florida thing. It's got the potential to be worldwide. This Forgotten Angels, and I'm 100%. I mightn't be able to spend money on a raffle ticket, but I can certainly shoot my mouth off about it, and let's talk to these politicians. Let's see if companies who make small modular housing want to get a bit of free advertising, or want to get a bit of notoriety for philanthropic actions. And they do. Most of them do, and they can also get good tax advantages when they do things like this. So it's just a matter of having a haircut, looking smart, and all that sort of shit, and approaching it in that sort of way. So early days here in Australia.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even matter, I guess, how you feel, Dave. I know a lot of people want to worry about putting themselves out there too much, like they're trying to get some glory for what they're doing. But if somebody don't do it, or you don't do it, or you don't talk about it like this, I mean, this is how it works, I think. I don't know. But so you humbling yourself by doing this, and others may judge you or say something, but who cares about that? As long as the job gets done.
That's right. Dead right. And I'm, you guys are supporting me too, hugely. I don't know what else to say. It's just amazing. Yeah.
It's all good, man. Thank you.
No, thanks, Indy and Dave.
Thank you for your service.
It's nothing.
It is service. Yeah, that's what
it is. Thank you.
A lot of people do it in different ways in the community, and that's why it's so good. I'm glad to be a part of it, just to know people. It's been great. Just going back to all those relationships, so that's been the best part about YouTube. It's nice. Yeah, I try to get my subscribers up or this or that a little bit. Really, it's having this to look forward to. It's been a while since I had this live, and I was missing it. I'm glad Egghead brought it up. Here we are.
Thanks, Flip.
Yeah, man.
That. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying Flip's videos. They are.
Yeah.
Wow, man. The guy rides
I'm out there for what? Every day, a couple of days sometimes, I thought, for a while there.
Now, retired rider, I'm going to have to look at your channel, mate, because I don't believe I'm subscribed, but I tell you what, I will be. I like your bent, mate. I think you've got it going on, man.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. It's a neat channel.
Okay, I've got some more stuff to look at.
Right, I know I pasted. I'm going to put the link up there again, just in case. But if you want to grab it.
Yeah, cool.
Go.
So, yeah.
Put some shorts on.
Yeah, I'll try to do some more moderator stuff here, getting some more people. I don't have very many in there. I know you got to go to a certain setting on your own homepage, and that's the only place I know how to do it. And then you can add people's names to a wrench. I'm just not that important. Don't need a lot of wrenching.
You know what? I think if you right click on their name in the side chat on the YouTube version of your live stream, you can make them a moderator there.
Like right now.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Well, you mean hit the dots or?
Yeah, hit the dots.
I just see a star. Oh, that's good.
Well, I'm going to go and hack up half a lung, so I'm going off camera for that.
Thank you, Dave. Much appreciated.
We won't put you through that.
Yeah, I'm using Streamyard. You use Streamyard, John, because it's not letting me do that. The three dots, all I get is delete, put user in timeout, or ban them.
Yeah, I use Streamyard, but on your second window where you have YouTube stream up, where it's the actual stream as viewers can watch it.
Oh, okay. I see. I've never done that. I was afraid I'd get some feedback. Basically, be watching my own streamline on YouTube on another page.
That's never a problem. When I have a live going,
I'll be back.
All right.
Sorry, Dave.
Whenever I'm doing a live, I always have it up on a second window.
Okay.
Yeah, click on the name writing on Ruby says.
Click
Take care, Julie.
Yeah, I'll do that and see if I can do that. I'm gonna practice here. Practice on your time. Yeah, I probably
So,
won't be
what's the
on
next fight going to be?
a whole lot longer tonight, you guys. I gotta do a couple appointments tomorrow. So. Where's my live? There's my live.
Open up the door a little bit. Don't be fooling with air conditioning.
Okay, where's Flip? I'm gonna practice on you, Flip.
Look at me like that. They
There
might
we
see
are.
somebody get hurt.
Pin. I'll go to the channel. Pin room. Put users. Hide. Add as moderator.
There you go.
Okay. You just do managing or standard with most people, like
Standard.
standard. Okay. Cool. There. I did one.
There you go.
Yeah. Anybody? I got a list in like a notebook too, where that's where I get cut and paste all these links all the time, and put ones who show up for live streams and kind of organize them. I got the truckers over here and another one. And now, can you do multiple links? Like click and paste multiple links? Do you have to put like a comma or something to separate them? Because I tried pasting multiple links at one time and somebody said they didn't work.
I think you have to do one. I think you have to do one link per comment.
Okay. Oh, drain a beer. Oh, I thought you said a deer. It's like, damn, is it deer hunting season? Click on the name, Flip. Yeah, you got a wrench, Flip?
There you go.
Yep. He's blue. Look at that. Flipping the blue mule is now blue.
There we go. I'm gonna do this guy too. I drove to not like a big deal, but up to Richmond to go meet Wheelburner. I don't know if y'all saw that on one of my lives. I did her video. That was before I think you signed up, John. But I went up there and seen him.
I saw it.
Did you? Yeah, I got to meet him at the truck stop. That was so cool watching and seeing him come through. It's like, wow, there he is, the man, and the big old truck. And I love sitting at those truck stops. There's something about the whole atmosphere and everything. And there he was, man. Such a good dude too, man. We shut the camera off. I think we talked 45 minutes, and it's like we were like knowing each other forever,
Don't lie. You like the parking lots for the lot lizards.
I thought I'd be mistaken for one out there. I said, I had to tuck my hair up in my hat. Yeah, Ruby's got one. Okay. Well, I didn't know if Dave was coming back or not. If y'all wanted to hang out anymore, I'm probably gonna wrap up here.
Yeah, I have to go edit another video.
Yeah, go edit another 4-hour video. No.
No, you know what? I end up with like 15 to 25 minutes of footage from most rides, and then it's just cutting it up, adding effects, doing all that crap, and away we go.
I have a hard time keeping them short. I was like, because my ego probably says, no, you got to keep that. No, you should keep that. Well, no, you should keep that. Do you really want to hear that? Well, I don't know. Maybe that was kind of funny. Maybe you should keep that.
You got to be merciless when you're cutting.
I'm going to put me a timer. I'm going to hit my timer. Then after about 10 minutes, that's it.
Oh, when you film, I just thought.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be a non-edited video. What you get.
Hooligan must have left.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he usually just goes, I think, until it runs out on him. And because a lot of times he just gets cut off at the end. But it keeps it simple. He's got stuff uploaded till the new year.
Wow.
For 2 or 3 times a week.
I think we all got a backlog of videos.
Not me,
I do.
Oh, yeah.
dude. I've got
Really?
two. I have one uploaded. One I'm going to upload in a little bit, and then I've got 3 more in editing, and that's it. That's all I have recorded.
Wow. I think I got 10.
Well, I had 5 weeks where I only rode twice, and then I've only rode like twice since VAM. So, it's the heat and humidity's been killing me.
Yeah. Oh, I know it.
Pretty
Yeah,
weird.
so I'm going to go out tomorrow. I'm going to try to get 3 videos done tomorrow because I got a ride I want to go up and do. So I'm going to see what I can see. But I got a few topics. I keep a spreadsheet full of everything that I want to talk about in a video, and then I noodle on it. And when it's time to ride, I've got a nugget of an idea and maybe a couple of side stories that go with it, and away we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows. Mine are pretty just damn random like anybody else. Well, not anybody else.
Seem like the 15 loyal watchers I got like my Wednesday talk and ride videos. So I'm out of them. So we'll be back home Monday. So I hope it don't rain Tuesday.
Ray, you know what drives me nuts is I look at your videos, and if you follow like the big pro how to YouTube channels, right? They tell you need a great thumbnail and you got to have a title and you got to draw people in. And I look at a video like I did where Jarvis Biker he was doing his East Coast trip in April. And I've got a short video where we rode and we had a good time, and it's got 85 views over like 3 months, right? And then I look at your Wednesday talking ride, and it's like it's been out for a day and it's got 100 views, and I'm like, son of a, he put no effort into that. I can tell. It's not, and I'm not besmirching it. I really am not trying to be insulting, but I'm just like, son of a biscuit. I put all this effort into this freaking video and it ain't going nowhere. And then Ray doesn't even tell you what he's going to talk about, and maybe that's why they're watching.
It don't bother me. I know, because I do. I had Wednesday hump day with Ray, and we're going to, a lot of times I'll just say we're going to talk about whatever we see. We don't see nothing. You just got to listen to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just,
I watched your one with you're talking about the houses over there, and then the guy had the grass on the road, and I was like, mother flipper, man, I'm gonna leave a comment. This is good. I like this. I enjoyed it.
I remember that. Yeah.
I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Well, I can't believe you watch my videos.
I do. I can't watch them all, but I watch what I can.
Wow.
I have currently 35 YouTube tabs open of videos I want to watch.
Yeah. Well, see, when I'm not on the bike recording, that's all I do is watch YouTube. I don't watch TV. Same old junk. But I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yep, I do too. I have it on when I'm working and stuff.
Well, I feel honored.
Hey, all I can ever say is I do what I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about that sometimes too, like because I stress myself out on certain days going, man, I'm just like, some days I'm on it, and like as soon as I see them, pop up, I'm right there. I want to be that, make that comment first. Sometimes my own little personal, hey, let you know I care. I'm there. I'm watching. I'm supporting. Then after like a couple weeks of that, like this has consumed my life. Once in a while, I go and like rethink my thinking. Like you just got to calm down, take a little break from all that stuff all the time. It's great to be that guy that's there and making those comments and doing stuff, but I'm like, what happens when you get too many, Well, and I'm like, well,
since I quit working, I mean, I don't have anything to do, so I get bored quick.
I
don't get bored. All I get is less sleep because I build Lego a little bit each day, and I do some editing, and I watch some YouTube, and I do my job, and I cook dinner for the family, and I clean up after dinner, and I put the kids to bed. I got all that stuff going on. It's just kind of how do I compartmentalize everything? Maybe I should talk about that in a video.
I ain't got none of that. So
I wish, man. Shoot, if I had more time to go ride and everything, I'd have twice as many videos.
Yeah.
I did 3 a week for 3 years, and I'm taking a break.
Well, usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If not Friday, Saturdays. I put out 3 a week. Well, and I know they're not quality, and I tell everybody, it ain't quality video. You get what you get, but they watching them.
Hey, that's all that counts.
They watching them.
If you're out there entertaining people, that's the name of the game, man.
Yeah,
That's great, Flip.
Oh yeah, congrats, Flip, on the 1K. How you doing on watch hours? That's the big one.
Well, I got 359 watch hours within the last
in the last 28 days.
Yeah.
So you're averaging 12.82 watch hours per day, which if you kept at that average, you would be monetized in a year and stay monetized.
I've got 341 hours to go.
Yep. Yeah, so the trick of it is with YouTube, you got to get to the 1,000 subscribers. Everybody knows that. The other part of it is the 4,000 watch hours. It's not cumulative, it's rolling. So in the last 365 days, you need to maintain the 4,000 watch hours or you get kicked out of the
YouTube. Not from year to year, like new year to new year.
No, it's a rolling.
What do you get when you got the 3,000 hours?
That's so 3,000. If you mix that with the 500 sub requirement, you get super chats, super thanks, that sort of thing, where viewers can send you money.
Okay,
I'm kind of close.
Yeah, you're at 1864. It's it's.
How do you know then when you can? Like I've been thinking this whole time. Well, only got a couple more months to make that 3,000. I don't know if I will. So how do you know if you're close?
By that screen you just showed me.
But when's my deadline?
It's not. There's no deadline. It's rolling.
Okay, I kind of think I understand now.
So today is August 9th. So August 10th of last year to August 9th of this year, you have to have a 4,000 watch hours.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And if you had
basically saying your channel is increasing through this 365 period, it's increasing within that.
So for instance, if you did a live stream on August 10th of 2023 and you got 300 watch hours from it, we'll say, if you take that 300 watch hours out tomorrow when the clock rolls over to the next day and you have now less than the 4,000 required, you'll be out of the partner program.
So you have to maintain that too. Once you get monetized, you have to continue. You can't just lay off and go, oh, well, I'm good for a few months. I'm just going to chill. And
correct.
It wouldn't be good to do, but I'm just, I don't know if I'm really too. I think it's a nice goal to try to meet. I don't know. I'm kind of like Ray, like what to do. Don't know if he's going to monetize himself or not. If he wants to, you get the choice. You don't have to, right? So,
but here's the kicker with not monetizing.
Okay.
YouTube is still going to show ads on your videos. So why not take your piece of the pie?
Yeah. All you got to do is add that to your taxes or whatever at the end of the year.
It's silly easy.
Yeah.
TurboTax handles it.
That's after the 4,000 hours, though, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You need the 4K and the 1K, the 4K watch hours and the 1,000 subs, and you got to maintain both of those.
Yeah, I got 1,199 subs.
There you go. But it's a cumulative effect because the more videos you have out there, the more chances you have that somebody's going to find your channel, the more chances that somebody that finds your channel will like it and go back and watch something from your back catalog. And then those old videos that aren't really garnering a whole lot of views anymore start getting more views. So you'll see everything climbs over time.
Yeah.
Like I have 650 videos and I see the same 10 all the time, but then every once in a while, somebody will go back and watch something from a year or two ago, and
Yep.
that all counts.
Yeah. I
And
look
the
at
short
my total views every morning, and usually every day I get about 300 views.
That's
I'm up
about
to
right.
about 523,000 so views right now.
Yep. I'm experiencing all this again with Creator Reality now,
I bet.
because it's up to 942 subs already, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm kind of proud of, because it's only 22 videos, but I've got 1,700 and some watch hours already.
Mm.
So by the end of the year, fingers crossed, that channel will be monetized
Yeah,
as well.
you're doing a service to people that are really like, when I was trying to learn how, I didn't know basic editing at all. I was searching all kind of channels similar to yours, which I didn't know at the time. So I'm sure there's a lot of people looking for that. They want help, and you got here's how I can help you channel.
Yep, that was the name of the game. I watched Nick Nimmin. He's got about 1 million subs now. He's a professional YouTube consultant guy, and he on one of his lives, he picked me randomly to do a channel review, and he's like, "Look, you have motorcycle, content creator, and then motorcycle. Those are two distinct audiences. Go forth and conquer with 2 channels." Yeah, and hold on a second.
Yep. 2-min vids do better than longer ones. Yeah, I know. I try to cut mine down. Like a lot of times I do my commute. I'm there. I go there and I put the way back, because I'm like, oh, it's got to be a whole thing, a whole journey, whatever. And I'll just cut the stuff out. But this time, like the one you saw today, if you saw it, that was actually one I cut in half, because I had like 20 some minutes ago. I said, I'm going to cut this in half and do a part 2, if I got to save that. Here I am going home, because I say some stuff I want to, put out there, or something interesting happens out on the traffic or road. So I don't know. I find it interesting, but whatever. The shorts now. The shorts you don't get no watch time for, I believe. And
you do.
You do. And Wheelburner brought up something. Well, yeah, okay. I forgot what he did say about it now, but I do know I have started adding a related video to it. Even if I put my video out that it's related to, I'll take and cut a short out of it, put the short out, maybe get some subs from that, but I can't add the related video to it unless I go put it unlisted. Then it'll let me add it. Then I got to go put it back on when I'm going to schedule it out. So I don't know if that's counterproductive. At some point, the short will get people directed if they ever do go to one of my videos.
I tell you,
I don't know how important it is, but it just trying to learn stuff just so I know how to do it.
The few repair videos I've made is blowing up. I got ones like over 2,000, a couple that's over 1,000.
Well, that's evergreen content, so it's always applicable to people. Whereas if you talked about what's currently going on with Harley, in a month or so, that will die down and those videos won't get any views. But if you talk about doing a repair on your bike, you're going to get views for years. I mean, just look at my stupid ass lawnmower video that's got 240 some thousand views on it, and every day it gets 500 to 700 views. Like from February to October, it garners anywhere from 300 to 1,000 views a day. And that's evergreen content in a nutshell. The problem I have with using shorts as a funnel to the long form content is that a lot of people have figured out that on YouTube, there's 2 distinct audiences. There's the people that like the short stuff, and they'll go scroll through, and they watch 40, 50 of them in a row. And then on the flip side, there's people that like the long form content, and the 2 don't really mix well. A lot of people I know have taken their shorts and moved them to a separate channel that is nothing but shorts. So both viewers are satisfied with their time on YouTube.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, no, I've made a different playlist for all my shorts.
But you don't have to. Okay. You don't have to, because on your channel page, there's a tab for shorts. Yeah. And Wheelburner was right with the 8 to 11 minutes. It really depends on your specific audience. I know that Patrick Moto Ramblings, he has, he's a great guy. He's a friend of mine, right? And he puts out 8-minute videos all the time. He doesn't even try, but his natural limit is about 8 minutes, and that's been his wheelhouse. If I put out an 8-minute video, it generally doesn't get as many views as a 12-minute video, because the people that watch my stuff, they want to watch a little bit longer. And I think it comes down to I don't leave any blank space. Hell, I'm not even letting Gray get a word in edgewise in this conversation. I'm just continuing the steady stream of consciousness, and I'm not watching enough to see.
Yeah, man, I'm listening and learning.
Amen.
Dude,
I go back and watch all my videos and see which one's got the most views and what the time was on it.
Yeah.
I was just trying to look up my own. I got one called How to Save Your Ass or something like that. And I put a gel pad in my R1 seat, and I showed the whole process of pulling the skin off and cutting your seat out. Like, I've watched those videos, so I knew how to do it. I just kind of repurposed my own. And that thing has got, like, I don't know how many, not a lot watch time hours, like you were saying, but tons and tons of views.
Well, that's like when
incredible.
Well, like when I was going to go ride the Tail of the Dragon, didn't make it. I put that video out a day ago. I mean, 127 views, but I'm sure I'm going to get more.
Oh yeah. So I put a link in the side chat, Motobomb. I did a video on the retention graph in YouTube's analytics page, and I show in that video how to look at it. I was actually riding while talking about it, which I think is pretty cool. I can ride and talk and then have the B-roll show exactly what you should be doing. Anyway, tooting my own horn. Check that video out. It'll show you how to look at it and what to do with it, because the retention graph tells you everything.
Yeah, in the studio.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I've looked at some of that. I don't pay too heavy attention to it, but sometimes I do and explore through it. Kind of learn things once in a while. It's kind of.
Yeah, Wheelburner makes a great point here with 6 to 8 minute videos.
Yeah.
That's the average person. My viewers are above average, so they will watch longer. That was supposed to get laughter.
No, above average. Yeah. Well, I was thinking you was real serious.
Well, it is. It actually is. When I put out a 16-minute video, my average view duration is at least 8 minutes for the first 2-3 days of publication.
I was going to say something stupid, but how many women do you have assigned here? What's your percentage rate?
Shit, 0.1. Ain't no women watching this.
I know, right?
My wife won't even watch my videos.
I remember when Hooligan, he ain't on here, so I can't say nothing no more, but he always used to brag about it. I forgot what he had, 11, 13% or something. And a pretty decent ratio.
That's a good question. I should check that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I never paid mind to it before until he said that. And I'm like,
I got 3.6 average women watching.
Actually, I have 8.5% female watching.
Yeah, unique viewers. I'm trying to find out where that is. Age, gender. There we go. 8%, I guess. I don't know what they find, but gender, yeah. That's how you find out. If you want to find out any of that, it's all in that.
Well, that changed. I got 64.5 returning viewers, subscribers.
That's
and
interesting.
35 non-subscribers. I used to have 90 non-subscribers and nothing on subscribers.
People
yeah, but that's better.
Not subscribed. Yeah. As compared to your subscribers, it's only like 29%. I don't know if that means anything, but your non-subscribers are 70 point.
So there's 2 things going on with the subscribe versus not subscribed, right? Mm-hmm. One is you want your subscribers to come back, so you want that subscription number to be a little bit higher. But you also want the new viewers to be higher, because that means that you're satisfying your viewers enough that YouTube pushes your content out to a new audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look at the if you look at the impressions graph for a video and you see it spike after 12 hours or 8 hours or however long, you see it spike up, you'll watch as your click-through rate plummets. But that indicates that YouTube is pushing it to a much wider audience, trying to find new people that'll be interested in your content.
This is no surprise, Ruby.
Yes.
15.4
to 64 is the average people that watches mine.
Yep, you have an older demographic. Mine is 45 to 54.
I got 17% on 45 to 54, 31 on 13 to 17, nothing. 18 to 24, 3.6%.
Yeah.
Young kids ain't watching you, Ray Ray.
I know it. Who's gonna want to watch an old man on a motorcycle?
Okay. I found the link, John. I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
The chat.
I saw, so that retention graph, I saw a number of videos where I'd stop and yell at traffic or something, and there'd be a little spike there as a lot of people watched that one section of the video. So I started leaving those in more and more, and my average view duration climbed by about 20 seconds per video.
Man, anytime I do something that even remotely looks negative, or I call somebody out in a traffic situation, that's something that they can turn around and point to me, will get the most nastiest, horriblest comments that they used to make me feel real bad and kind of changed my mind. I wonder if sometimes people don't put some negative comments in maybe to help you out, because it gets more people pissed off and interacting, and they're trying to say this, and they're almost doing you a favor. So when I think about it in that way, because I felt kind of shameful about it, I'm like, well, what if my YouTube community friends come in and see this short, and here I am looking like this jackass, and people saying bad things about me, then I was feeling a little,
I get it.
Ashamed or whatever.
I have been through that. I had a lady, I call her a lady, but I had a female person that threw a water bottle at me because I yelled at her for cutting me off coming up to a red light. Yeah. And I think MotoStars picked up on that clip and put it in one of their compilations. Oh, yeah. And the troll comments were just so nasty. And I look at it and I go, you know what? My life is better than theirs, because I don't have enough spare time to watch some random ass video and leave a negative ass comment about what happened where I wasn't actually there. Yeah. And I went, wow, I feel bad for them. And then I moved on with my day, and it was all right.
Yeah. That's a thinking pattern that you do have to change. You're very right there. I
know. Don't tell my wife. She thinks I'm never right, but I'm right a few times a day.
Well, that's having solutions in your brain, for you don't have problems every day when you got solutions up there. So that's a very helpful tool to have.
There's a quote by somebody, I forget who said it originally, but I think my dad told me quite a bit. It says, if you just talk about the negative, you're a whiner. But if you present solutions, now you're a problem solver. So don't ever come up with a problem without at least one or two solutions to it, and you'll be all right. Hello, Life's Tale with Lodio.
Weigh them out. Yeah. What's your slogan that you say? I forget it, but I hear it 1,000 times about your day and 100% rate.
You have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And do something nice for yourself every day.
Yeah, that's something. See, that's it. That's like a small key in a snippet, man.
Yep. And you know what? For about 6 months, I tried a different outro, and I stopped doing the mantras, and several people started calling me out on it. And I was like, I guess I ought to keep doing this. So now I do it, and then that nice thing at the very end might be something else. So it's always different what that nice thing is that I suggest. So welcome, Life's Tale.
There you go. Welcome. Howdy. All right. Well, thanks a lot for all the sharing. I feel like I used and abused you a little, John. Get you on here, somebody who knows something more than not downplaying anybody else we have on here either. But, it is great that you share that stuff, and
I enjoy it.
thank you. Yeah, I know. I like giving too when I can. I don't have a lot to give, but I give what I give, and that's what you're getting.
I don't have a lot in life, but it's my lot. So there it is. No,
all right, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm kind of ready to get. I got to get my butt to bed.
Yeah.
I was up. I had a hard time getting to work at 11 o'clock today. I did. I was almost late. I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah, we got this funeral in the morning too, so I need to. She's over here hollering at.
We can hear.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, get off the tuber. John, thanks for joining us. I think this might be close to the first time you joined us, at least for any length of time. So anytime you see us, please come on, hang out. All right. Take care.
Yeah, John.
All right. Bye,
See you guys later. Ride safe.
All right. Y'all do the same.